Talk about doing anything to get views and singing to the top of her lungs while her baby's trying to sleep. Great parenting, Mom. Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. If you happen to be a guy who doesn't have any children and not paying child support, but you have sleepovers with your significant other while not wearing a raincoat, this video ought to make you consider putting one on. Hell, it might even make you want to stop having sleepovers.
Just say this to the women watching. Pay attention. Because y'all love taking these men for child support. And number one, then you want to raise it takes more than money to raise the kid. When he was coming around, he was helping with homework, he was picking the kids up, he was doing everything. Now you put him on child support and he got to work extra. He can't help. So now you're taking away from the bonding time. That's number one. Number two, whatever that court order is in the state of New York, that man doesn't have to do nothing over the court order. No birthdays, no holidays, not Christmas, not back to school, nothing. It's an option for him. But if you talk to anybody in the court system, he does not. It has to be in the court order. That includes summer camp, everything. Because y'all love taking these men, and then it's like, oh, well now, how you not going to help with the birthday party? Because sis, I gave you child support. I gave you child support. Like, we be so gung-ho on child support, and you really went down because your auntie is bitter. Your mama told you to do it. You really wouldn't even think about taking homie for child support. I know somebody who, the homie was on child support. They got back together, and he was like, so when you gonna take me on? She was like, I'm not.
Message. When it comes down to a woman getting a man's money, some of these women can be cold as ice. This is where generally you would hear me say, fellas, be careful who you give your seed to. But nowadays, you have no idea what some of these women will do down the line. Remember, fellas, women function off emotions and feelings, and her emotion and feelings can change by the second.
Okay, so in November, I decided I no longer wanted to be a responsible parent, and I gave up my kids. I was just tired of being responsible and caring for them. I felt like I was too young and I wanted to go out there and experience life, and I started dating someone else, so it just didn't fit with my new lifestyle.
In other words, she wanted to be free to run the streets.
And I didn't have anything to worry about because the other parent is a very responsible parent. But now I'm here because now I'm in child support, and to top it off, I'm really pissed off that I took care of them all the way up to November, and I couldn't claim them on my taxes because the other parent had already claimed them.
Did you notice that everything she's talking about is running the streets and money? She never said anything about missing her kids, her own kids.
What the fuck? That's exactly what my conversation was like right now with the client. What in the world is going on with this world?
I guess we could say the same thing about you. You're a mother and you abandon your own children to run the streets. What is going on in this world?
I couldn't believe my eyes. And you know the craziest thing is that, unfortunately, men tend to do this a lot. They just tend to walk off and pretend that those kids never existed. They don't want to pay child support. And it's almost like it's okay, you know, if you're a guy and you do that. But the minute a girl does that, you know, oh my gosh, I'm sure you wanted to kill me for the first 30, 40 seconds of this video.
Okay, I see now. You wanted to be able to walk away from your children, like a lot of guys do, and not have any financial responsibilities at all, like a lot of guys do. But it didn't work out as you planned, so now you're upset. We see where your values are.
And I just want to bring awareness to this. This is a horrible problem that I'm seeing more and more. So much child support. And one of the biggest things is that I see that a lot of men, they just can turn their backs on a whole responsibility that you created.
Wait a minute. You're saying that it's horrible for men to abandon their children while making a video telling the entire world that you abandon your children.
Are you stupid or something?
What is the purpose of child support?
For people in my tax bracket, it's to help provide for the child that you created.
And what happens with a different tax bracket?
It's to provide a lifestyle for certain women who don't want to work.
But if you create a child with someone, what lifestyle do you want that child to have?
There are women out there who sleep with men in hopes of getting pregnant. I don't think those women should be rewarded with your logic saying, oh, that child deserves the same lifestyle as the father.
How can a woman swindle a man into getting her pregnant?
Broken condoms.
Oh, now it's broken condoms.
Lies about Plan B.
I just hate this idea that a woman trapped you. You chose to have sex with this person.
There's something nasty about a woman choosing to bring life into this world when they knew that their only goal was to get a check.
Do you think that's the case, or is that a narrative that we've been engraved in our heads?
Well, let's see.
A lot of people got something to say about the fact that I got 6 kids with 6 different men. So I'm just gonna tell y'all why it is better to do it this way. If I had 6 kids with all the same dude, I get 34% of his income, which is only $680 a month. If I got 6 kids with 6 different dudes, I get 17% from each one of them, which is $340 a month from each one. $340 a month times 6 baby daddies is $2,040. So why don't you have 6 baby daddies?
When you break up with your baby mama and you bring the child support. She asks, why is he recording her? He want to prove that he dropped off the money, and just in case you start acting funny. Y'all see what I did right there?
This is why paying child support is a rigged system towards men. When a man and a woman get together or they have children together, the goal is to raise a family and, have an abundant life. But with child support, the woman is actually incentivized to keep the kids away from you. If you didn't know, the woman gets more child support dollars from you, the less access you have. So this actually encourages the woman to not get back together with her man, to actually raise a family, and to keep you guys separated. This is why you have to be extremely selective as a man with the women that you have children with. A woman has enough opportunities to always be able to leave you because she knows what comes after she leaves you. So marriage is failing because of this, and I recommend you guys be super selective with the women that you do decide to have children with.
Yeah, a lot of men are going to be selective with who they have children with. They're going to select a woman from another country and stay there with her, where the laws won't take him for all his money if the relationship doesn't work out.
So let's say you and I are married, we divorce, you have to pay me child support just for you paying into the system, and then the state turns around and reroutes the money to the mother. The feds, the federal government, pays the states 66 cents for every dollar they take from you and distribute back out. Well, what happens when you have shared custody? Sometimes you have no child support. There's no financial incentive for the state to, there's no money to be made there, right? So there's a financial incentive for the states also to make sure, there's more shared custody, but let me tell you what, there's still a ton of child support being ordered.
I look at it like this. If I had kids, I would tell you straight up, if you're struggling and you need money from me to take care of the kids when they with you, you might as well send them this way because I'm okay. So if you're struggling financially trying to figure it out, send them to daddy. I can make it happen over here with nothing from you.
So let me explain something about child support. So you feel me? This is a one-day check where I made $25 an hour for 5 hours. They took child support out twice, even though I have 1 child. This was my check. Let me show you another check. Boom. This check was supposed to be $900, $450. Here we go, another one. This check was supposed to be $1,000. It's $544. This is for a child that lives with me, bro. This child lives with me. Man, the child lives with him, and they're still sticking it to him. That's seriously messed up. I could keep going for days. This is $150. This is $150. I got $40. This is the system that we live in. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. This check was supposed to be $160. I got $40. Let's show you. I could do this shit for days. This check was supposed to be $350. I got $144. Let's see what this one says. This check was supposed to be $1,000. I got $490. My child lives with me. And if you think that was bad, it gets even worse. Take a listen. I get served child support papers and they're saying, oh man, whatever, you gotta pay child support. And so I called her after like 2 days because I was furious. I called her and she was like, oh no, that was just, what did she say? Oh, because she applied for food stamps. And so I was like, all right, well, you feel me? You ain't finna put me on child support, are you? Yeah. She says, no, I'm not gonna put you on child support. I'm not going through with that. I'm like, cool, I don't show up to court. I don't file any paperwork or whatever. She goes through with it and tells the people that I'm a deadbeat and I'm never around my child. Mind you now, I know nothing about this. So I'll run into a friend who works at the child support office, and she says, hey, your case came across my desk. You need to go down there ASAP. When I go down there, they tell me, oh man, you just have to pay off a balance of like $1,800 or whatever, and then you'll get out of the arrearage, the extras for the arrearage, and then you'll just pay the balance. I said, well, what is the balance? She said $23,861.63.
Whoa.
In the state of Florida, if you only have one child, they can take 60% of your check. So I had my son Monday through Friday surviving on $20 checks and $40 checks. I work for a union that's contracted through like 3 different companies. So I'll get a check for $20 and $40 and $70. And I got to live off that and provide for my son and put gas in the car, take him to school, do the uniforms, tutoring, all that shit.
So for all the men out there who don't have any children and you're having sleepovers with a woman without wearing a raincoat,
because I'm not the father, like she just.
But we don't know that you're not the father because I ordered you.
You may want to stop and ask yourself this one question.
To go and get DNA testing. So we could have found that out today. But you know what? We don't have to do it. You know why?
If you get that woman pregnant after watching this video.
Because I can deem you the father today because I ordered you to do it and you didn't do it.
Is getting that kitty cat really worth it? I don't think so.
That's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video.
Your monthly obligation is $1,220. And I'm ordering you to do that.
So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.